Berengaria is one of the best S-rank characters in the game, with their own unique Marquis class. So, I'm happy to finally share an excellent team build for her. Big thanks to Ether from my Discord server for letting me use their team build as a basis for this video. Berengaria's skills benefit greatly from debuffed targets. As a result, a shaman and elven archer is a perfect combination for her. Berengaria has a single AP cost row attack that does quite a lot of damage that can be buffed even further by Mystic Conferral from Ridiel. Scarlet's unique class can use tomes and staves, which can be stacked on top Mystic Conferral to do additional damage and freeze targets. Meanwhile, Selvi can guard seal and lower the defense of targets. This amounts to quite the deadly combination. Not only that, Berengaria gains 1 passive point whenever she attacks a target that is afflicted with a status effect. She basically can have an infinite amount of pursuit attacks by abusing this. But it doesn't stop there. She has a passive skill that also allows her to regenerate 1 AP when attacked, a very high damage 2 AP skill, and a start of battle skill that lowers attack and initiative. What an absolutely cracked unit. It's been quite a while since my last video. I have since unlocked the 5th slot for my teams, which brings me to my second frontline unit, the Shield Shooter. Liza here can equip Unifi's excellent Frostbloom bow that gives her 20 evasion. Stacking that with the Mirage Shield and evasion boosting accessories results in a whopping 153 evade. Shield shooters are great offensive tanks since they can attack twice in a row using their passive skill while having A-rank attack scaling. What's more, they also have a very useful toxic attack. Furthermore, shield shooters have party-wide end of battle healing for sustained fighting. Elven archers, on the other hand, have excellent healing, debuff cleansing, and a super useful double freeze attack. Their mystical conferral damage buff to other party members also lasts the entire round, which makes up for their lack of personal damage quite well. Shamans make for a great addition to any team with their multitude of debuffs to make quick work of enemies. Their guard seal attack is particularly useful against armored units. Last but not least, Scarlet's unique High Priestess class has a passive skill that can give her passive point to other party members while having a cleanse that heals at the same time, which works so well at activating the party-wide heal from our Elven Archer here. The best part about this team is that you can get all these characters very early on. Allow me to show you the specifics of my team build next. Starting off with Selvi. She is using the Phantom Staff that can be obtained from beating the last repeatable sigil battle right before the final boss of the game. The Sapphire and Ruby Pendant can both be obtained from the Colosseum very early on. I'll be making a Colosseum guide for the next video, so subscribe to see that video as soon as it releases. The Angel Plume can be purchased from the Divine Shard Shop. As always, copy my tactics exactly as shown here to get the best performance out of this team. I opted for double go-getter growths for Selvi here. Next, let's take a look at my Ridiel. She has offensive and go-getter growths, a nice balance of the two. I completely forgot to include her in my all-character recruits guide. But rest assured, she will be featured first in Part 2 of the next character recruit guide, since you can obtain her very early on. The Spell Steel Bow can be purchased from various Bastoria's shops, and in the shop right before the final boss. The Raven Plume can also be purchased from various Bastoria's shops, while the Sapphire Pendant and Ruby Pendant can be bought from the Colosseum store using Colosseum coins. Third on our list is Scarlet. She is wielding the lyrical wand that allows her to confer 1 AP to a target and heal them at the same time. This wand can be obtained from the Colosseum, along with being purchasable at the walled city of Barbatimo in the first region of the game, Cornea. The Frost brand can be obtained in the tower next to Labouge Hamlet in the Cornea Swamps after recruiting Yana. This third sapphire pendant can be purchased from the black market merchant located in the South Gate, right before the final story quest of Bastorias. Hardy and defensive are the growths I have chosen for Scarlet. Here comes the star of the team. Berengaria is best with double offensive growths. For the maximum amount of carnage, she is utilizing the Carnelian Axe that can be purchased from the Colosseum coin shop. The extra AP this axe has is quite handy. The Azure Crest Great Shield is a reward for completing Yana's recruit quest. The Hero's Medallion is the final Colosseum reward for the first half of the arena fights. And the Lionheart can be obtained from completing the first main story quest in Bastorias. And the Lionheart can be obtained from completing the first main story quest in Bastorias. The Frost Bloom Bow can also be obtained after the completion of the first story quest of Bastorias. The Mirage Great Shield can be purchased from the Elven store after completing Celeste's quest. The Mistletoe Charm is a reward from completing Dinah's recruit quest in Bastorias. Her quest is unlocked after completing the Bastorias main quest. The last item from Bastorias is the Royal Scarf, which can be bought from the city store after also completing the first Bastorias main story quest. To get the highest amount of evasion stats, I opted for lucky growths for Liza here. Continuing on with the fights, we'll be going against opponents with high evasion. Despite these high evasion stats, I have more than enough row attacks to eventually wipe them all out. The gladiators in the back can conveniently be frozen by our elven archer to prevent them from self-healing themselves. During this time, Liza can easily dodge all pursuit attacks from the furries here. And what little back row damage I take can easily be recovered. I'll also be showing my team one-rounding an armored unit for the last part of this video in the next battle. And not just any armored unit, but the bane of my existence, the Feather Shield. Like and share this video if it helped, and subscribe for daily Unicorn Overlord videos.
Damn! I'm unstoppable! Easy now. Gotta do it. This'll hurt! Think you can take it? Not finished yet. Is that better? Stay safe. Happy with that? No time to stand around. Out of my way. Good thing I'm here. More for you. Squirm. We strive for progress. I'll fix you up.
Allow me to mend your wounds.
Yeah.
Lay down!
past me.
Not finished yet.
Pain upon you! Ready yourselves! I can help.
Better heal up. Not a chance! Not bad. Not finished yet.
I'll carve through your defenses. March on!
He's so hurt!
You good? I'll help too. Remember to rest.
Not even worth my time.
More where that came.
Not even surprised.
I'll make her dream a reality.
Never in doubt.